Good morning, all the class 8 students. Let us begin with our lesson. So please take out your English textbook. This is the one. And let us go to our contents. And let us try to do first chapter, that is Who Ate the Sun. But before going there, let us do myths and legends. That is, you'll find in the first page, that is page number 5. Myths and legends. Here, if we read, have you heard of the Loch Ness monster? So it is a kind of a monster, Loch Ness. What type? Let us see. It is a giant creature that is supposed to live in Lake Ness. So this monster lives in the Lake Ness, which is in the Scottish Highlands. Nobody has ever seen it. Nobody. Although some people claim that they have. Given below are the pictures of some mythical or legendary creatures. Unscramble the letters and write their names correctly. So these are the names which is scrambled. Okay, scramble means ulta pulta. Okay, so what do we have to do? We have to unscramble it. Okay, so write the answer. This should be Centaur. Centaur spelling Centaur. Centaur. And this is Griffin. 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 And this is Phoenix. 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 And this should be Rock. ROC. Rock. And this is Yeti. 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 So we are done with this one. So let us begin with our new chapter, that is Who Ate the Sun. So here we see the word myth. Okay, don't pronounce it as might. Okay, this is myth. And however this is pronounced as mythos. Okay, myth, mythos. Okay, this is the difference between the pronunciation. Okay, and this is myths because we have s. Okay, so myths are stories that have come to us from the beginning of human existence. Every culture in the world has its own myths. Okay, myths explain. See, myths, what do they tell you? They tell you frightening or awe-inspiring events. Okay, here we have the word. Here in the word meaning, awe-inspiring events. Please learn this word meaning and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Okay, awe-inspiring events in a way that comforts people. The stories told about the solar eclipse are good examples of such myths. So most of the myths that we hear, the most common is solar eclipse. How solar eclipse happen? What is solar eclipse? We know, everybody we know solar eclipse. Okay, solar eclipse occurs when moon comes between the sun and the what? And the earth. Thus it blocks our view of the sun. So because the moon comes between the sun and the earth, we cannot see the sun. Thus the eclipse occurs. Okay, so in India there is also a myth about the solar eclipse, and the story goes like this. This is the story that we're going to study here. Okay, the story is like this. The demon Rahu, there is a monster. Okay, Rahu. What does he want? He was disguised himself as a god to steal a taste of Amrit, an immortal nectar. Amrit means an immortal nectar. And this Rahu was disguised himself as a god. Disguise means when you take someone's face or when you take someone's part or role or whatever. Okay, This is called disguise. And he acted himself as a god to steal a taste of Amrit, so that he can be, so that he could be immortal, so that he could live forever. The sun and the moon, then what happened? Suddenly the sun and the moon saw what the Rahu was supposed to do. Okay, and this sun and moon, they reported means they went and complained to Lord Vishnu. Okay, so Vishnu got angry, and Vishnu came and he sliced off Rahu's head, means he cut off Rahu's head before Amrit could go down his throat, before Amrit, because the Rahu ate the Amrit, and when he was about to swallow it, Vishnu cut off his head so that it could not pass the throat anymore. Okay, so now it is believed that the demon Rahu's head continues to move through the sky. Okay, now they believe that the head is roaming around the sky, flying here and there, chasing the sun and the moon in anger, because the Rahu got angry because they complained against him. That's why he was roaming in angry and chasing. He wanted to eat the sun and the moon. Every now and then he catches them and swallows them. So sometimes he reaches up to them and he swallows them. He tries to eat them. Okay, so what happens when he swallows? Because he does not have throat, what happens, you see? When he swallows, okay, when the sun and the moon goes inside his mouth, the solar eclipse occurs. That is the only time that we cannot see the sun according to the Indian mythology. Okay, so what happened, you see? After that, every now and then he catches them. Okay, but as he has no throat, he does not have throat, the sun and the moon fall out every time. So after some times, the sun and the moon comes out through his down of the head. That is not the part where the throat exists. Okay, so thus the eclipse ends. So the eclipse occurs for a short time. Okay, when it was in the Rahu's mouth, but when it comes out through the down of Rahu's head, the eclipse ends. Okay, so this is the stories, the myths according to the Indian mythology. That is how the solar eclipse occur. Okay, and here we see some questions and we need to solve this. I'll be solving this in your next class. So only this much for this first chapter. We'll be continuing this next time. Thank you.